everyone comes back. What? Oh, I don't know if they're going to come back or not. It's still playing up, guys, so just bear with me. If anyone does come back on, bear with me, bear with me. Actually, you can see it's fairly dark. I thought there was something wrong with it, so take two. Take two. We'll see how we go with this. Drum roll, please. It is fairly dark, and I know the lighting is great, so it can't be the lighting. I'm back. I'm back. Oh, let's see if everyone is on. Let's go like that. Let's see who's on. Oh. Okay, let's see who's on. Raylene is back. Hello, hello. I don't know what happened. Everything just went blank, and I've tried to get it, and I hope, fingers crossed, this stays on. And you know what, just in case, I'm going to start showing everyone. Hello everyone, I'm back. Just going to start showing everyone the jeans. Check that out. What? You didn't need to do that. Your outfit. I know, right? That's hilarious. I'm back, guys. And it seems that half of you are back, almost. Well, only half is back since from before. Good early morning for the Mississippi. Oh, hello, Anne. Hello. Daphne, hello. For those of you joining us right now, bear with us because it shut down and I couldn't get it to work. I've on some other system here, so fingers crossed that this stays on. It's already getting dark. I'm watching, it's getting dark as we speak, so this may shut down. If this shuts down, I'll call it quits, guys. But in the meantime, let me just show you the jeans. We are chatting away to each other. I know. You're having a good old chat. What? You need to go back after and read all the chat while you weren't here. I'll have it. You know what? Oh, I can't. I don't think it shows you the chat. You have to do something else to get it to show you. I love the jeans. Well, look, let me show you again so you know what I'm talking about. There it is. Wow, crochet. Took me 4 hours to sew them onto the jeans. Now, let me tell you, do I want to make 2 more pairs? No. What? No, I'm not doing 2 more pairs. 1 is enough. I'm going to have to do something and wash them quickly at night and that sort of thing. There's no way I'm doing 2 more pairs. The letters were fine. Crocheting the letters were not the problem. It was getting them on the jeans that were the issue. Getting them on, sewing them on bit by bit. It took like forever. Doing it again? No, never going to happen. Not in this lifetime. What? So they're the jeans. Look, I'm going to do a proper, like I said, I'm going to do a first Thursday of the month. I have to pop something under there because this is not working for me again. I have to pop something under this. Give me 1 second, guys. That's better. Hot glue gun, the next one's. Hot glue gun, you reckon? What? No way. That doesn't work. What happens when you want to wash the jeans? They come off, don't they? Cheers, everyone. Remember, if it cuts off, that's it for the, because it's getting dark as we speak. It's getting darker and darker. This is hilarious. Cheers, everyone. Oh. All right, just quickly. Let's rush this live. And then if we've got time afterwards, we can play it. We can play it. All right. So we talked about the yarn that's coming for the blanket. Yay. We talked about my outfit for the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. We have exactly 1 week tomorrow before I leave to go there. What? Very exciting. I know, very exciting. And also I wanted to talk about what's happening for the rest of the week until we get to the show. Now, as you know, we still haven't finished a Trebbleberry boxy jumper. That has to definitely finish before the show because I'm wearing one at the show for 1 day. Probably the Friday. So there you go. If you see me on the Friday, I'll be wearing the Trebbleberry boxy jumper. If I don't get the opportunity to upload the tutorial before I go, it'll definitely be uploaded afterwards. But I'm hoping to get it up either this Friday, or Monday of next week. Now, we won't be doing any videos next week. Sadly, I haven't got the time to do them next week, guys. So just a heads up there. I will still do the Wednesday live just to keep you updated on what's happening. And when I get back on the Sunday night, or say the Monday during the day at some stage, I'll pop on and do a live during the day on that Monday when I get back from the show. So at some stage during the day, I'll pre-warn you of the time Saturday. I'll let you know on Saturday what's happening. Or even the Wednesday before I leave. So I'll let you know then. But there you go. I know we don't have many people on now because everybody thinks I'm gone for good. Shall I cry? No. Let me show you the jeans again. What? I love, love, love. How fluoro does it look? And you know what the cotton is? A 4-ply cotton. That's a number 2 overseas, or a very fine cotton. Yes, we'll talk about that in a minute. And so the cotton itself is just a 4-ply or a number 2, if that helps. Bendigo cotton, Bendigo, get it right, Bendigo Woolen Mills cotton. So there you go. You found us. I know, Jocelyn, with the thing that the whole thing's been messing up today. So if it shuts down, that'll be the end of the live. I'm sorry, guys. I'd love to say I want to stick around for a long time, but, you know, I can't guarantee that's going to work. So there you go. But in the meantime, we're here for now. What? We're here. Yay. Now, just quickly, let me show you that gorgeous yarn again if you weren't here before. Check it out. I love, love, love. Oh, there's 2. We don't want 2 of those. Put the other one away. There we go. They're the colours. There's one more colour coming, okay, which is like a purple. It's called Deep Periwinkle. These are the colours for our Pretty as a Peacock blanket coming very soon. So what's going to happen with that blanket is, firstly, I'll be sending all the details off to Jody, because she's Jody Mann. She was our winner for that giveaway. So once she receives her pack, she'll let me know when she receives it, and then I'll start the tutorial for the channel. And only then, because I want her to receive everything first. Doing that a little differently this year. I would like for the winner of the prize to receive it first, so they get first dibs on what the pattern looks like and everything else, which is, I think, a good idea. So there you go. Jodie will be receiving the pattern before anybody else sees it. Oh, what? So there we go. Everyone's saying hello, we're back, like the colours. Thank you, Daphne. Ignore a message on FB too, lol. Thought I'd check in when realised you probably weren't coming back. I tried everything, it didn't work, so I'm trying it again and see how we go. If it, like I said, if it does shut down, guys, I'll turn it off for the day and we'll see you on the Saturday, and hopefully it doesn't play up on the Saturday. It happens, you know, it happens. Occasionally these things happen, things go wrong. Now, I noticed that yesterday we had a lot of connection issues as well, but it wasn't just YouTube, it was all over. For me, it was Facebook and Instagram and everything else. But now I'm back on. So, hey, I'm not complaining for now. And don't forget, guys, the gorgeous shoes I'll be wearing on the day. On the day. So I'm very, I should say on the weekend, actually, not just a day. Green butterflies, yes, I'm back. Jodie, you need to send me the pattern. Nice try, Franca. She will actually get a written pattern, not the video tutorial. The video tutorial you will all see together, so that's okay. But she will get the written pattern, and if she knows how to read a pattern, I hope she does. I hope you do, Jodie. I'm back. I know, Triple C, I'm back. Hello, hello. I know we're having a lot of internet issues. It's okay. It's okay. These things happen. Welcome back again. Oh, you don't know how to read a pattern. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You're going to love this. I will do a small 10-minute tutorial on one of my patterns that are written, maybe longer than 10 minutes, that are already written, or that is already written, and I will show you how to read off that one little pattern, whether it be a doily, whether it be a cup cozy, whether it be a co-star, something small. We'll do something really small, and we'll do it on the channel here, like I did with what? Like I almost did with this one right here. I gave you what I call a close version of what my written patterns might look like. Okay, I need to learn sometime, Jody, man, I can help you. Yes, what I will do, I will actually pop up a small video with my written pattern of something small, and I will work on the project in that written pattern. It'll happen a couple of weeks time, won't happen now. So you will see how I write my patterns. So when you receive my pattern, you'll think, oh, I know what she's talking about. I know this is a double crochet. I know that's a single crochet. I know what to do there. So that's what I'll do. I think that's a really good idea. Can you include how to read diagrams? I don't understand diagrams at all. Okay, diagrams I'm going to have to leave for another time. It's a lot of work, Kiki. But I will do, the first one I'll do is the written pattern one, and we'll do a tutorial on the written pattern. So you can see the written pattern and the video tutorial at the same time and marry them both up. So you understand how some people, let's get rid of that, people messaging me while I'm on live, they're very naughty. And you'll see how I write my pattern. So Jody, when you receive your written pattern, you just have to go back to that old video and have a look at that and say, oh, is that what she means by that? Is that what she means? Otherwise, you can wait for the video tutorial like everybody else. I will give you a little picture on there, a little photo of what it'll look like too, Jody. Not the whole blanket, because obviously I haven't done it yet. But I'll show you like a small swatch of what it will look like. So when you receive it, you'll see some of the stitches and you'll see the gorgeous colors together. What? See how I get excited? For those of you who haven't made this particular gorgeous swatch right here, swatch number 14, that one is our normal corner to corner, or a classic corner to corner, if you will. And that's swatch 14. We're getting pretty close. We need 25 swatches altogether. And we're up to swatch 14. So we are nearing, once we get to the 20th swatch, I'll do a full little video on the whole blanket itself. And then we'll start talking about what we're going to do with washing and blocking, or steam blocking, or whatever. And then we'll also talk about what's going to happen and how we're going to put it together. A friend in Melbourne was streaming on Twitch and they lost connection too. Must have been statewide. Oh, I see. Well, look, you know, maybe. Fingers crossed it holds out for me. I see so many patterns that say easy, but I can't do it. I get lost. That's why sometimes a lot of people who do get lost with pattern, Jocelyn, just so you know, that they're actually visual learners. Like myself, I'm a visual learner. Like, for argument's sake, when I had my patterns tested 2 weeks ago for these projects you see coming up at the Australian Sheep and Wool Show, the pattern testers found huge mistakes, massive ones. I mean, ones where it says slip stitch to join. I just forgot that slip stitch to join, so people wouldn't know that they're supposed to join the work at the end of the row. And sometimes it takes that second pair of eyes, or a third pair, or fourth pair of eyes, not third, fourth pair of eyes, whatever, to have a look at the written pattern so that you understand what you're doing. And I actually am a visual learner as well, so I understand that reading the words don't make any sense. But you know what it is? It's like shorthand. Yes, like a lot of people say, place a DC in stitch 5 or stitch 3 or whatever, and you think, what does that mean? Does that mean in the 3rd stitch or the 5th stitch? What does it mean? So sometimes it depends on how people write the pattern. Like I do tend to say, and you'll hear me on the tutorial say, cluster set. Yeah, cluster set, which means I'll say pop a cluster set right here, and you'll think, oh, what's a cluster set? You have to go right up to the top, read what a cluster set is, and pop it right where I said pop the cluster set. So it just depends on how you look at it, but I will put my written version up here on YouTube with a small project. That's a little, I don't know, we'll do a coaster. We'll do a basic coaster with some granny stitches. That might help. The granny, you know, 3 double crochets, that might help. And I'm missing all of the chat now. Sorry, guys. Okay, I need to do, okay, where are we? So many patterns, yep. I need to do me C2C swatches, your C2C swatches, yes. I haven't had any trouble with the internet. I'm glad, Raylene. Karen says she'll test for me, thank you. Edith, hey y'all, it's 1:40 a.m. in Minnesota. Hello, Edith. Edith, are you new here on the channel? The name does not ring a bell. Welcome if you are. If you've been here before, I apologize. It doesn't ring a bell. Maybe provider, maybe, or maybe lives really close to, maybe he lives really close to me. Oh, really? Really? I'm learning to read patterns. That's great, Edith. Neighbours, I'm not sure what that means, but there. I can do shorthand in typing. Oh, gosh, good on you. You are new. Welcome, Edith. Edith, we do have a lot of fun here on our channel. Usually we have a lot of fun on our lives, but the internet's playing up at the moment, so bear with me. Bear with me. Usually sleeping this time. Oh, you're awake now. I hope I'm not too loud for you. Kenneth, hello Kenneth, you sound very new as well. Welcome, welcome Kenneth. Jocelyn, because they think it's easy, they assume we learn the same way. Not everyone learns the same way, Franca, that's right. We all learn differently. Some of us really do need visual, and I do need visual, which is why I started YouTube to begin with on purpose, because I knew that there are other people out there like myself that do need visual, and that's okay. It's okay. Not everybody learns this. We don't all learn the same. And I know I don't. I really need to see things up front, especially those beautiful colors of that yarn. I keep staring at it. You know what, Jody? You may not get that yarn. I might just do something with it. No, I promise I'll get it to you. I will get it to you. Okay, everybody's saying hello. Lovely, lovely. All right, for those of you joining us new, you learn visual too. That's correct. For those of you joining us new, welcome. We do have a lot of fun on the channel. Most times, some people end up in the naughty corner. A bit dark at the moment because the internet's playing up, and I do apologise in advance for that. I can't do much about that, sadly. But we have a lot of fun. Yay. Now, if you're joining us new yet again, and you have not yet seen this gorgeous jumper, I don't have a tutorial yet for it, but I will. Not a tutorial, sorry, a pattern. I've got a written pattern coming. Being a teacher, I know all about different learners. Absolutely, Karen. So there we go. That's the little jumper that I will be wearing at the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. And I'll be wearing the matching jeans, the ones that I put the little triangle at the bottom there. And I'll be wearing it with my logo. Well, it's not exactly my logo. It was just me having a bit of fun with the letters. I didn't think it would come out the way it has, but you know what? I really wanted to put the word designs on as well, and I thought of doing designs at the back of the leg, and then I thought, wait a minute, if it took me 4 hours to put these on, how long is it going to take me to put another 6 letters? No way, forget it. Forget it. Too hard basket, you know. I'm a crocheter, not a sewer. Mind you, I did do sewing in the past, so there you go. So that's all happening for the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. Tomorrow week is when I leave to go to Bendigo for the show, and now I'll be, you got a ticket for Friday. So Raylene, are they still selling tickets? Then someone mentioned that they were sold out for Friday and Saturday. Have they still got tickets going, have they, Raylene? That's very interesting to know. Very interesting to know. Anyway, this is good because then I'll get to see you on Friday. If you are a subscriber and you head over to the Australian Sheep and Wool Show, not sure, but you got one. I'm glad, Raylene. And you head over to the Australian Sheep and Wool Show, pop over to our table, say hello, come up and get a quick free lesson from me because I'll be doing teaching free lessons on the day and the weekend. So don't give me something really hard. I haven't got time. Oh, my brain will just be overloaded that weekend. Might had some people needing refunds due to, maybe you might be right, Kiki. You might be right. Absolutely. Yeah, it's been a bit of a pest, hasn't it? But fingers crossed it stays on for me when I get there on Thursday. Look, it starts Friday the 16th, Saturday the 17th, and Sunday the 18th. I will be there the day before because I have to do check-ins and all sorts of weird things, which is okay. So I'll be there the day before, and that's all good. I actually didn't plan the day before. I just wanted to go the day before so I didn't get stressed on the Friday. And when I received the paperwork saying, oh, you need to, sign in the day before, oh, thank gosh, I'm glad I did it. So there you go. So if you are going to be at the Australian Sheep and Wool Show, head over to our table. Introduce yourself. Say, I'm so-and-so from YouTube. And say hello to me and say hello to whoever's helping me on the days. I have one of my pattern testers, one of my dear friends, Adriana. She'll be there on one of the days. I believe my daughter is going to be there on one of the days. And, you know, there are our friends that are popping over to the table to say hello as well. So that's good. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello. It's my parents' 61st anniversary. Happy 61st to them on the 15th of July. So there you go. This is all very exciting for me because I've been trying for years to get into the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. Hence the word trying. Always something comes up, and last year we couldn't help what came up last year. I'm not going to discuss it because 2020 does not exist on my calendar. Swipe that year off. That makes me a year younger, right? What? Maybe. You get your private jet out, will you, Angela? I'll tell you where to park. Oh, just on the roof of the hotel I'm staying in. That's funny. So it's all exciting. So I'll be packing the car first thing in the morning. I was going to do it the night before, but all I could think of, if it's raining the night before, I don't want to do it. If it's raining the next morning, I don't want to do it. So more likely I'll be packing in the morning. And driving up there Thursday, should be there in the afternoon Thursday. And the way I drive, I should be there later than everyone else. Oh, a little, you know, just plodding along, la-di-da-di-da, get into the left lane, slow down. That's me. Watch some videos on the Wool and Sheep Show. Did you, or you want me to? I saw one only, to be honest with you. I saw one lady. I should have got her name. You know what? I'll mention her on tomorrow's first Thursday of the month because I haven't recorded that yet. So I better hurry up and get my actor to get. And record tomorrow's first Thursday of the month because this way I can actually, because I know she'll be there because she goes every year and she's been professional every year. Oh, I'm a newbie. Oh, I'm a little newbie there. So that's going to be fun. And I'll get her name and I'll mention it in tomorrow's. I'll do a shout out. That's it. Tomorrow I'll do a shout out to the lady that I did see. I've been back on her channel twice and I don't remember her name. I actually don't remember it because I don't think she mentioned it. But all I did was type in the Australian Sheep and Wool Show, and I think she's got about 5,600 something subscribers. So if you find someone like that lovely lady, I think she's got blue hair in the video. I think. Don't quote me on it. It might be the wrong one. No, it's the right one. I know it is. And she actually had a little bit of footage of her her table and a few other people's tables on I think it was 2019 because the 2020 didn't exist. Angela, pick me up. I like that one. That's funny. Pick me up, she says, pick me up. So check out, if you do type into YouTube, the Australian Sheep and Wool Show, check out whatever videos you can see. I only know of one lady who put it up. I really didn't look properly. I just looked at one lady and thought, seems so professional for me. This means I have to be like professional. Oh, what? But I just want to be me. I just want to be crazy me. Hey, that's not going to change because I've already got the outfit for crazy me, so they're just going to have to put up with crazy me. What? So I'll be driving up to the Bendigo, the Australian Sheep and Wool Show in Bendigo. Now, once there, I actually have to sign in. And then on the Friday morning, really early, notice how I go really high when I say that, really early, I have to set up. Now, that's going to be fun. Say Wool and Sheep Show, Sheep and Wool Show, 10 times fast. The Australian Sheep and Wool Show. Let's say that 10 times fast. Ready? The Australian Sheep and Wool Show, 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 the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. I was concentrating too much. I really was. I was trying very hard not to mess that up. The Sheep and Wool Show, Sheep and Wool Show, Sheep and Wool Show. Well, I really am trying. What? So, so, so another thing is too, guys, I will try my best on Saturday morning to do a live at the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. Now I need to ask, or maybe I need to just do a small one at my table, so it doesn't bother anyone. Because otherwise, if I annoy other people, they may not like that. Yeah, but I'll try my best to do one. Chantel's Hills Fiberific. Is that the lady, Edith? Is that the one? I think that's the one. I'm hoping that's the one. Could she have had a blue hat on? Chantel Hills fabric. Oh, hang on, here we go. No, it wasn't fabric. I think she was a yarn person. Oh, is that her? Is it Edith? Oh, okay. 2019, I think it was, if that helps. The concentrating first to make sure you said. Oh, Franca. So yeah, that's going to be fun, and I will try my best on the Saturday morning to do a quick live. I don't know how that will go, but I will try. And I've had a look at the video of that shed, that video that you're talking about, that lady. What was her name now? Chantel. Her video that she made was the actual shed that I will be in. I believe it's called the Wool Shed. So I will be in the Wool Shed. So if you are at the Sheep and Wool Show and you're looking for me, just go to ask, someone, where's the Wool Shed? And they'll take you to the Wool Shed, whether it's, I don't remember what it looks like, to be honest with you, but I do know my paperwork, my documentation says I'll be in the Wool Shed. So go to the Wool Shed and check me out there. And this particular lady, Chantel, I think that's her name, Edith, what's her name? Edith says it's Chantel Hills Fiberific. I'm assuming Chantel is her name. The video that she took was in the exact place that I'll be in. Not the spot, but that room. So it looked a bit dark to me. I don't know if I'm allowed to bring in my lights. So I don't know how the live will go. I watched that one. There are loads Sheep and Wool Show on YouTube. Oh, that's good. I'll have a look, see. It looks cold. It's very cold. And that's part of it all. Bendigo's really cold. I was there, might have been 2019 or 17 or 18. I can't remember, for one of those shows. And I froze. And I was only there for, just to check out the stalls. I wasn't there to sell anything or to do anything. And I froze. But that's part of it all, there's no ducted heating above you. It's all a part of it. And you're actually indoors at least, so you don't get wet, which is a good thing if it rains. Take something for allergies. I know, Jocelyn, I know. I'm just, I don't know how I'm going to go. It's going to be funny. England is so cold and miserable. All right, okay. You know what, Franca, I was in England, I think it was 2011. I can't remember when you had there was like some riots on or something. Everybody made such a big deal about them here in Australia, but really I was there and didn't say anything. So there you go. But it was the right flat bang in the middle of summer. It was the coldest summer that they have ever had. We froze. 1 week we were there. It was 5 days, not 1 week. I think it was about 5 days. We froze. Oh. Okay, there's a red hay fever. Look, when it comes to the allergies, I'll just have to bear with it and like grin and bear it. That happens. That's one of those things. You're right there, Franca. Been lots of thunder here a few days, really. You know what? We've had pretty cold. It hasn't been like stormy or anything. We've had pretty cold days here. She did a video 2019, top 5 tips for surviving this. Oh, I've got to check that one out. Thank you, Edith. Thanks for that. I'm going to write it down, but I don't want to rewatch these lives. I've got too many to watch now. I don't want to watch them. I don't like rewatching myself. Top 5 tips. Top 5 tips. Because I know it's cold there. I already know that from past experiences. And the funny thing is, I didn't go by car. I went by train, and then I took a bus to the venue. And then from there, I was taking the bus back home. back to the train station and the train back home, which was a big hike, yeah. And I missed the bus by like a few seconds coming back. So I thought, oh, how long will it take? It was a Sunday. Yeah, I was sitting there freezing for 1 hour. Outside it was raining, it was cold. I was sitting under an umbrella in just under the bus shelter. I was freezing. I had my jacket and everything, but it wasn't warm enough. No thunder where I am. Oh, that's good. Oh, it's freezing though. Yeah, and so I really froze that time. So I learnt my lesson from that time. The Bendigo is really cold. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's part of it all, really. We're in winter. It's part of it all. So there you go. All right, so that's pretty much what's going to happen over the next week or so. There will only really be one more tutorial, and that will be the Trebbleberry Boxy jumper, the final part. So either I do part 2 on Friday and then part 3 on Monday, or I ram it all up into one video and just do one part. I'd rather not do that. It's really too hard to edit when it's more than an hour. It literally takes, for an hour's video or 45-minute video, it takes me 3 or 4 hours to edit, maybe more. For an hour and 15 minutes will take me almost a day, because something happens to the video, the computer can't handle it, it collapses a few times. It's just, I don't have top of the range computer gear, right? So it just collapses and it just can't handle it. So I try to cut my videos down now. The last one I did was 1 hour, was this one here, or it was about 59 minutes or something. The reason I did this one is because I want to start introducing, and I thought it would be wise to start introducing some of my terminology, crochet terminology, some of the lingo. So if you do see a written pattern one day and you come across it and it says, pop a cluster set in the first chain space, and you're thinking, what does that mean? You'll be able to look back at this video and say, all right, if I put a cluster set in that first chain space, it means right here. And a cluster set means those, whatever it is, whether it be a 3 double crochet, whether it be whatever the set is that you see. And they'll tell you what the set is. It'll say up this top, your cluster set is 3 double crochets or 3 singles or 5 trebles or whatever. So it will tell you, hour for Manchester here. Okay. Hour? I'm not sure what you mean there. An hour for Manchester. Okay, gotcha. Wake up, Mary. So yeah, and I did that with this tutorial. I popped a little bit of writing in there, and every now and then I'll pop a little bit of writing in so that you guys can kind of pick up that lingo, a little bit of that lingo, if you want to. And then I say, look, if you don't want to pick it up, you can just follow the video. If you're not interested in reading patterns, you can just follow the video, and that's fine too. But some people do want to see the written pattern, and I understand that. So I'm going to be putting those written patterns slowly up on my website. So if you guys want the written pattern, I'll say, right, head over to my website, yada, yada. The written pattern will be there. Okay, by the way, my website is www.wowcrochetdesigns.com. Head over there and check it out. And over the next 2 weeks, between Bendigo and after Bendigo, you will start to see patterns going up, the written patterns going up. There will be some free and there will be some paid patterns, mostly free, as you know, because you've got them here on the channel. But there are going to be some paid patterns going up on the website as well. And I know a lot of people like the paid patterns because I don't put them on YouTube. Those patterns I don't put on YouTube. That one there's on YouTube. It's not my pattern. So anyone can make it. Anyone all over the web can make that. So I pop that on YouTube. That's fine. But when it's my own personal patterns, they don't actually go up on YouTube. They're the ones that will be written. So you will see that. Although occasionally, like I said, I don't think I've got it out. I'll put it away. My hexagon blanket, that's my pattern. The hexagon blanket that you see here on our channel is actually my very own pattern. I stepped out of character last year and put one of my personal patterns up. That was my very own pattern. Some of them are too, like the coaster was my own pattern. The little things, they're my own patterns, but something as big as a blanket, I don't usually put on YouTube if it's my own personal pattern. I usually have it as a paid pattern, paid written pattern, if you will. And cheers, everyone. I need a drink. I need a drink. Cheers, all. This is the first time I'm actually drinking that water. Sorry, I'm late. Hello, hello. Well, you're not really late. I mean, the phone, the internet, the cameras, everything's collapsed. I'm using the phone right now. I'm using an old phone. You might even notice it really is old. The other one wouldn't work. So I thought I'd try the old phone, see what happens. Feeling a crochet cover for a pattern folder. Feeling a crochet cover for a pattern folder. Yeah, everything's been playing up, but you know, we've been all right for about 35 minutes we've been on. So I haven't had to play with the internet. So that's a bit of a bonus. So that is a bit of a bonus, but the other camera I had overheated. That's how bad it played up. And we were only on for, I think, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Then I had to get rid of that and I put this old phone up, and this seems to be working. When you get time, Mary, could you do another granny tutorial? Pretty please. Love you, Mary. What granny? What do you mean? Like a normal granny square? Like a granny, you know, just a granny square? Is that what you mean? Or what do you mean, Franco? I'm about to write it down, but I want to get the full idea of what you mean by that. There won't be anything happening before Bendigo. Just heads up, anyone who's asking for anything before Bendigo, that's not going to happen. Oh, heads up. The only thing you will get before Bendigo, which is today week, the only thing you will get is the Treble-berry boxy jumper. How about a shawl? We did do a shawl, Elizabeth, a while back. In fact, I still have it with me right here. I'm thinking of, I've got it out because I'm going to wash it, because I'm going to sell this one, because I refuse to wear it because it's just going to break me out in a rash, and it made me very itchy. We did a little one. It was kind of like a shawl, and there you go. I know a lot of people liked it, but for me, it made me rash, so I can't wear it. And I'm not going to put it on for too long because I don't want a rash. It's kind of a mini, it's not really a shawl, it's like a mini cowl. What have I missed? Missed all the chat. Remember, everyone, thank you, Jody, thumbs up, thank you, thank you. Oh, hang on, what have I missed? I just about finished my first wearable jumper for my daughter. Yay, Michelle, go you. When is the jumper, the crochet jumper, Mary? I love it. The Treble-berry jumper. Well, let me take this off. I'm starting to get itchy already. Oh, already. Different granny patterns. All right, Franca, I'll see what I can do. The jumper, the Treble-berry boxy jumper, I don't have it on me here at the moment. It's in the workstation. I've been working on it and doing small bits of the tutorial as I go. But the very next part will be this Friday coming. It might be Saturday morning. So it'll be recorded Friday, but it may not be uploaded till early Saturday morning or just after Saturday's live. It depends, you know, it depends on how long I let it go for. I would rather just do the 2 parts. I'll do part 2 on Friday and then part 3 on Monday. And that's about the best thing I could do. Thank you again, Franca. Oh, chop, chop, she says. Franca, you and my sister Teresa, you should hang out. She says chop, chop all the time. Chop, chop. Come on, everyone. Chop, chop. She does all the time. You must have read her mind. And so the Treble-berry boxy jumper will be coming up Friday or Saturday morning, part 2. And part 2 will be connecting the fronts to the back, and will also be the sleeves. I saw exact same thing, but a cardigan at our local lady group, but your jumper is much better. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Well, look, when it comes to the jumper, all it is the width of your body size plus 10 stitches. So it gives you a little bit of space to move in. No, Teresa doesn't usually come during the week. She works during the week, Franca. She never used to, but she does now. So she does try to get in on Saturdays. Already did. I'm working away on the sleeves, so just watching. Oh, that's good. Well done, Michelle. So yeah. So when we come back on the Friday, we'll be doing the sleeves, or starting the sleeves. Tell her chop chop. I know, right? We'll be starting the sleeves, and we'll be joining the top, the bodice, the top of the shoulders at the bodice front and the bodice back. Get it right, woman. I can't get it right today. I'm a little bit nervous because I know if this internet plays up, I'm just going to shut down, guys. All right. So if the internet turns off on us, that'll be the end of our live. Looks like it's coping all right at the moment. So fingers crossed. Um, oh, I'm excited. I'm excited for next week. So I'm getting really excited. I got even happier this week when I saw that yarn come in for, oh, can I get my favorite color again? Oh, my favorite color of our new blanket coming. Hi from UK. I'm a bit late today joining. That's okay. We've had so many internet issues. So if we end up, leaving, it's not our fault. It's just the internet. Can't help looking at this color. It's the dye. I don't even like blues normally, but I love this blue. So you know what? I'm trying to think. The reason I'm looking at it, I'm trying to think of a border for the blanket already before I even get the blanket going. That's what I do. It's all in my head. Like the minute I see the colors, I put everything in my head and I stew over it for about a week. And I stew over the greens and the blues and the whatever else have you. And until that purple comes in, I'm a little bit on edge. What? And until that purple comes in, I don't know what I'm going to do. So, but I have a funny feeling that the blue or, no, definitely the blue. I'm thinking, what's going to be the border? I'd love the blue to be a border. Let me think about it. I have to look at the peacock again. Once you look at the peacock, you can, see their colours. I'll be able to decide what colour we want the border. But just look at that blue. It's to die for. Let me show you the colours again. Why? Why not? There's another one. Oh, they're to die for. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Where's the green? Here's the green. What? What? Oh, these are the colour eyes I wish I had. The green. I love the green. You're from Kettering. Where's Kettering, Bridget? What country is Kettering from? Is it from the UK? And one more colour. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Oh. But these are the 4 colours so far. Now we'll be getting the deep periwinkle, which is the purple. We'll be getting that very soon. Check that out. What? Look at that. You know the worst part about this cotton is, though, I'm going to have to find a way to wind it up because look at it. They're in skeins. So we're going to have to wind it up. What? And I'll have a chat with Jodie if she wants hers wound up because I have a yarn winder here. Otherwise, I'll send it. Jodie, I'll send it to you like that. Or if you want it wound up, please send me a message and I'll do that for you. And that's it, really. That's all I wanted to talk about. I'm just too excited about what's happening in a week's time when I get to see the show. I have hazel, which is green and brown. Oh, Edith, you can move in anytime you like. I love hazel eyes. Mount Pocono, PA. Where's PA, Celeste? I'm from Melbourne, Australia, so I'm not sure what country that is. Outside of London. Okay, gotcha. Oh, you're from outside. Frank is from outside London. Okay, but where are you? What's PA, Celeste? Is that in the UK? I'm assuming it's in the UK. The UK. Guys, I'm very excited. Can't you see? And the other reason I'm also very excited is I'm able to actually catch up with some of my crochet buddies, if you will, the ones that I've been missing for a long time. Oh, Pennsylvania, USA. Okay, I got you, USA, the USA. Okay, it's you know what? Remind me again in the future, Edith, that you're from the USA, because I'll forget. The brain is a little bit slow, you know. I'm a little bit slow these days. I'm getting slower with age too. I've noticed. What? You have hazel eyes? Oh, you can move in too. Anyone who's got hazel eyes can move in. We're going to be very busy here. All these hazel-eyed people. So I'm going to get to see some of my old crochet buddies that I haven't seen for a long time. So that's exciting too. And of course, Tom from Tandy Farms will be there. Yay! We'll get to see Tom. My mum has green eyes and she calls the muddy not green hazel. Jodie has green like us. Ah, Jodie has green eyes as well. Oh, Jodie can move in too. Everyone with green eyes, move in. We'll squeeze in here somewhere. It's a small room, but we'll squeeze in. Lots of PA peeps. Lots of PA. PA, is that again? Oh, I'm not really sure what you're talking. Everyone talks shorthand. It worries me. I don't do shorthand. I'm pretty long, you know. I need more explanations. So yeah, that'll be fun. Get to see some of my yarny friends, and that's always a good thing. It's always a good thing. Apparently, Unwind Craft Cafe is going to be there as well. Oh, everyone's going to be there. What? So we're going to have lots of people that we know there as well. So it'll be more like a reunion, if anything. We all have green with envy eyes. Not from Pennsylvania. I'm from Minnesota. Okay. See, that doesn't mean anything because I don't know the areas. So to me, it's just a name. What? It's like me telling you I'm from Glenroy in Melbourne. You're probably thinking, oh, I don't know what that means. What does that mean? It means it's an 7 to 8 minute drive to Melbourne Airport, Tullamarine Airport. Yeah, pretty close. So when everyone wants to come to Australia and to Melbourne, let me know. I'll get my tiny little car, the little small thing that I have, and I'll drive to the airport and I'll put all 12,000 of you in that tiny little car and I'll drive you all back to my little corner. And that's not going to happen. But it sounds fun to say. What? It could happen. Stranger things have happened. I don't know how you'd fit 12,000 people in this tiny little room. We were answering your question and she thought we were from Pennsylvania. Oh, I don't know what planet I'm on today, Edith. The internet collapsing on me has confused me. Well, it doesn't take much these days, but then it confused me. I have amazing green eyes. Okay, Franco, you can move in. Anyone with green eyes out there, move in. And if you haven't got green eyes, get some sort of lens and get them. No, don't do that. Keep your eyes. I thought of putting green lens in the eyes so I could have these green eyes, but then I reckon they would look weird. Look weird as they are. So guys, thank you so much for watching today. I will let you know on Wednesday of next week. Well, Saturday we still have our live this Saturday, so don't stress. We still have a normal live on Saturday. But on Wednesday's live, today week that is, I'll give you all the information that you need for what's happening over the next few weeks. Now, as you know, because I'll be in Bendigo Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, I may miss Saturday morning's live next week. But I'll try and do like a 5-minute live at the table like this. If I get the opportunity, I'll bring my stand with me as well. If I get the opportunity to do the live like normal, just facing me, whilst I'm there at Bendigo, I'll show you the table. You can have a look at the way I set out the table. But whilst I'm there at Bendigo, you can have a look at what I've done. If I can do that, then I will. If I can't, depending on the internet access and the mobile data access that I have, if I can't, then I may not be able to. But I will try. Okay. Left-handed, green-eyed, my family. Oh, that's interesting. All right, guys, so I'm going to let you know quickly what's happening for the week. As you already know, we have completed this guy right here, and I've dropped 7 things. Well, it was only 2, but it just sounded fun to say 7. What? So we did this guy here on Monday. I think it was Monday. Yes, it was Monday. Was that uploaded Monday? I can't remember. Anyway, it's done. It's the very last tutorial you will see on our channel. It's called the C2C. I believe it's called the C2C Classic C2C, or, you know, the usual C2C, whatever you want to call it. So that's done. We will be getting, there'll be the first Thursday of the month happening tomorrow. There will be I'm all confused now. There will be the treble berry boxy jumper on Friday. And you know what? If I just looked at my book, it says it there. It says boxy jumper Friday, boxy final Monday. And it says busy on Tuesday, busy on Wednesday, preparing for the sheep show next week. Okay. And tomorrow's first Thursday of the month, I will have a look at some of my items I'll have laid out on the table Not all of them, but some of them, because some of them are washing. I washed them and they're washing and hanging up as we speak. They're not washing, they've been washed. They're hanging up and drying, but they won't dry in time for tomorrow morning's video. I don't think so. You know the beanies? These ones right here, this one here, right here. It took, get this, I better wash them today. It took 3 days for this to dry. It's because it's chunky, you know, it's nice and thick. And I put it in 3 different places. First, I left it on the blocking mat. I didn't pin it. I just popped it on the blocking mat. Then I put it in the laundry on a rack like that the day later, assuming that might help. And then I thought, you know what, let's just pop it in the bathroom under the ducted heating, under the heater. And it still took another day. So altogether 3 days to dry. What? 3 days? That's crazy. And this one here, this is only an 8-ply yarn or a number 3 or a DK weight, if you will. That wouldn't take long to dry at all. In fact, I'm going to wash that this weekend and have that ready for next week as well. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to join us on Saturday mornings live. Hopefully we don't have internet woes. Hopefully. And also, don't forget to join us for part 2 of our treble berry boxy jumper on Friday. And for first Thursday of the month tomorrow, because I'm going to be doing just a little catch up on what's happening for next week, so you can have a better look at some of the items that you've seen. Also, I will be wearing the full ensemble. So you'll be seeing a little bit of, you know, the usual antics of me running in and out and doing silly things. You know, if it's not raining and the weather's fine, I may do the video over at the park just for fun. What time you're on Saturday? My live on Saturday is 10 a.m. in the morning, Melbourne, Australia time. So whatever your time is there, you need to marry it up with your time. Okay, so 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time. Okay, and always 4 p.m. on Wednesdays. Okay, and that's the same thing all the time. I need help with the jumper. Jay, you going to the sheep show, the Australian sheep show? If not, I'll have a chat with you via Messenger and we'll talk. We'll talk. I'll call you. You call me. We'll talk. I'm off to take a photo for Mary. Thank you, Karen. And thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget, guys, to like, subscribe and share and do all those wonderful things that you guys already do for me. Look forward to seeing us tomorrow in our first Thursday of the month. Got some fun videos happening there. Something fun and, you know, silly and different than I usually do. You'll be seeing that tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching and ciao for now. Goodbye. We lasted. The internet didn't turn off on us. Ciao, everyone. Bye.